And these are some great bangle bracelets. These are actually made out of bronze and then layered in the 18 karat gold or the sterling silver. So you have both of those options for you. You're also going to have genuine gemstones. It's J444, $791, a one-time only value of less than $75. And the best thing about it, come on in, David, is that these are something that David designed. And I can tell you, it has such an Italian vibe to it, an Italian look.
Yes.
But the whole idea behind this is, let me just say this. If you were to get this in all sterling silver or all gold, we would be talking about hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars in the gold. So what he has done is gotten these made in bronze, and then they've layered the 18 karat gold layered over the bronze, or the sterling silver layered over the bronze, but all genuine gemstones. You can get one of the bracelets that's called multi, and that's going to have several different colors of gems, or you can get them all in the blue topaz, or you can get them all in the amethyst, or all stones in the garnet, or all stones in the citrine. So those are your options, whether you go with the silver or the gold. David Markstein, who is this gentleman? He is a jewelry designer, and he's been jewelry or designing different pieces of jewelry literally for 30 plus years. I've known him for really more than 30 years.
32 years.
32 years.
I first met you on my first day on the job, 1993,
Wow.
and you were doing your 4-hour Gold Rush
Gold
event.
Rush, exactly. Wednesday nights.
And now we're here presenting a brand.
That's right.
And I fell in love with this new design that I created, and I love it because everything's about layering right now. I just got back from Italy last week.
Yes.
And the #1 trend I was seeing continues to be layering. Now, layering's been around for a long time, but they're doing it in a way that's very different because they're mixing and matching colors now. They're mixing and matching any type of metal. And so what I wanted to do was create a gemstone idea, because I don't do a lot of gemstones within my brand. And when I do it, I want to do it right.
Right.
So I took the emerald cut gemstone, which I love.
I do too.
And I did it in stations around a slip-on bangle. And I did the rhodium or that 18 karat gold, a thick layer over that bronze, that new bronze alloy, which is nickel-free, tarnish resistant. All you feel, touch is that 18 karat gold of the rhodium. And then we did it in these choice of colors of gemstones with that beautiful cut of gemstones. So you have the blue topaz, you have the amethyst, you have the citrine, you have the garnet,
blue topaz.
and another blue topaz. So that's the multi. So I wanted to do them all separately, and then one with the multi. So
I'm so glad you did.
and then we took
because
it
I
one
love
step
them.
further. We did the yellow and the white. So I thought you could mix and match them together. But I do love this concept, and it's very different than anything I've ever introduced before. And all this comes from scratch. You know, we have the ideas. I work with our designer, our facility in Italy, and I give them the idea. They come back with CAD drawings, and we do everything from scratch. And then we take it to the factory, and they tell us if they can do it or not. In this case, it took them a while to make, but they were able to do this and set those gemstones very cleanly. I don't like prongs a lot, so I love it when they're set inlaid into the metal, and just something that's very sophisticated, but everyday wearable.
And here's the key. They're $75 basically for each one.
That's incredible.
Get more than one, because the best thing about a bangle is the sound of more than one bangle, right?
It's
To
layering.
be able to have them and have that sound and to layer them. Maybe you want, 2 or 3 different in the 18 karat yellow gold over the bronze, or maybe you want 2 or 3 in the sterling silver over the bronze, or maybe you're doing what I'm doing and getting one of each. But the key here is these are slip-on bangles.
Yes, slip-on bangles.
And actually, I am wearing the small. We have small, average, and large.
Yes.
The small is perfect. It went over my hand super easily. It stays on my hand. It's so beautiful. Mix it with your 14 karat gold. Mix it with your sterling silver bangles that have no color. That are just the sterling or the gold.
Exactly.
And let these gems be the pop of color.
Exactly. Now, one thing I always like to tell is I always do the mathematics before I come on, and I look at the weight of the piece.
Yes.
And I say, if this were in 14 karat gold solid, because it's a solid bangle, it would be $1,300.
Wow.
And so everyone's wondering why you're going back. Why did you create this new improved alloy? It's an exclusive alloy that we created that's nickel-free, tarnish resistant.
Wow.
So I want you to feel comfortable.
Right.
When I say tarnish resistant, it's hassle-free jewelry,
Right.
and you can own it. And why do we put genuine gemstones? Because this is fine jewelry.
Yeah.
This is the type of jewelry that if you were in Italy, you would go to one of these fancy stores, jewelry stores, and they would have it behind a locked boutique, a locked window.
Right.
And it would be next to their real 18 karat gold.
Yeah.
They would be next to their platinum, which they do.
Right.
And all of the fine jewelry that this would be right next to because they consider it fine jewelry.
Yeah.
Only here at QVC, you can get it for a fraction of that price.
Fraction of that price. This is fine jewelry at a fashion jewelry
Yes,
price is what it
yes.
really amounts to.
Yes.
The other thing I want to mention, in the multi, the one that has all of the different stones, amethyst, blue topaz, garnet, and citrine, is going to have 2.8 carats of gemstone in that
Yes.
bracelet. If you're going with all amethyst, that's going to be 2.4 carats total. The blue topaz, 3.3 carats total weight in that bracelet. Garnet, here's going to be the 2.8 carats total weight. The citrine, 2.5 carats. We're talking literally about 2.5 to 3.3 carats
Yes.
total weight in gemstone, that if you were to put those gemstones together in a ring, it would be far more than this price.
Absolutely.
And it's in a bracelet.
It's in a bracelet.
That's why you want to make sure that you get these while you can. They're also easy. You don't have to ask anybody to help you put
Yes.
it on. It's slide on,
Yep.
slide off. So that's the beauty of it. If you want a small, I would say that's for those of you who wear a 6.5 to a 7-inch wrist.
Yes.
If you go from 7 to 7.5, then get the average. If you go from 7.5 to 8, get that large size. But you will slide it on your hands, put it on, enjoy the bracelets, just wear those and get them now, because
Yes.
here's what I want to remind you. This price goes up. Right now you're saving $25. That price will go up at
Yep.
the end of this show. When Rick Domeyer comes
Yep.
on, that price is going up, okay? You don't want to wait that long, all right? David, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
As always. When are you
Love
back?
I am back at 2 p.m. for an hour with Rick Domeyer. I'm really
Wow.
excited. So
You two behave yourselves.
I know it's just bad. We're together. You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly. It's the truth. We're going to take a quick break. Before we do that,